What's going on, guys? Your boy Maisie. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I wanted to do an updated festival tier list as of December 2022. So this is going to be right before the New Year's festival releases, so give or take like a month before the New Year's festival releases, and I thought I would do an updated festival tier list to show you guys where I think the festivals are rated now. With the last tier list we had, you guys can check it out. I had Trader Melly at the top, and I had, I think, like Las Vegas at the very bottom. So you guys can watch that video if you want to see the original meta and like my perspective on that. So now we're gonna do the updated version. The only three new characters we're adding to the tier list are gonna be Estarossa, Merlin, and the one ultimate. But the placements for these characters are going to be different than my last tier list because of the way the meta has shifted and what characters have become usable in what content. So we're going to talk about it. All right. First things first, let's get the best out of the way. The one ultimate and Trader Melly are the 1 and 2 best units in the game. And this is just a fact, guys. If you watched my who is the best character in the game video, I did a fairly recently. You guys will have seen that I explained how the one ultimate is better than Trader Melly, but how I feel that both of them are still the top of the game, 1 and 2. So we have Ultimate Escanor and Trader Meliodas. Moving on. Let's see here. What other characters do I feel are in the top of the game here? I'm gonna say Estarossa. I'm gonna say Estarossa for now at number 3, and this is kind of like it could be a hot take, but I think Estarossa is very, very good in all content, really. He makes demon teams strong in PvE content. He makes demon teams strong in PvP content. Deer with demons is like one of the easiest comps you can even make. Right, like easily one of the best comps you can make, because of how much basic stats Estarossa is gonna give you. Estarossa is obviously very, very good, as long as new demons are releasing, and I'm assuming we're gonna be getting a Demon King Zeldris or Demon King Meliodas in the New Year's festival. So for New Year's, so I already think that this guy, even in long-term viability, will increase in value in his strength. Right, and also Trader Melly being number 2, like he can be run on the same team as well. So I think that gives some leeway as to using Estarossa with like Trader Melly, let's say, and I think it's fair that he gets the number 3 spot. Moving on here, let's see, what do I think? Festival tier list. So this has to be for all content, by the way, guys. So this is not just just PvP or just PvE. This is across all content how valuable I feel the festival is. Okay, so let's see. I think Diane is still very valuable. I don't know if I'll give her the number 4 spot necessarily. Do I though? Like, is she worth the number 4 spot? Now I have to think about it. There is Merlin. Merlin is very, very good. Hard to say, man. Hard to say. I do think Light Liz is in this like ballpark. You know what I mean? Like in this like range, like she's really good with Ultimate Escanor now, and I think in her PvE viability, she's still very good too. There were teams that cleared Skull and Hottie initially that used Light Liz. I don't think there's too many nowadays, but the fact that she was able to clear it initially is a good sign. And obviously she's really good in all the other demonic beasts as well. And across PvP, she's going to be really strong with Ultimate Escanor. So I think this is a fair placement. Diane is the best taunter in the game. There's no taunter that is better than her. With a red Tarmiel link in PvE or PvP is like unkillable, like literally unkillable. And yeah, I think she's gonna be very, very strong for the foreseeable future. Estarossa did kind of cuck her viability a little bit, but I don't think her PvP viability is hindered too much, whereas her PvE viability has risen in how good she can be. She's really good in a lot of the PvE content in the game as the best taunter in the game. So she's just overall like such a good character, man. Okay, moving on. Merlin, you could argue Merlin higher than Light Liz. I honestly, it's kind of iffy for me. For now, I guess we could leave Merlin in number 6. I think Merlin is very good. She's gonna be a Sins character or an Unknown Race character, and as you guys can see, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 of the top 6. Excluding Merlin herself, are Sin characters. So the fact that all these like broken characters are able to be run with her, already goes to show that she's gonna be, a staple in the meta for a long time. PvE, she's gonna be the best gold farmer, one of the best gold farmers in the game. I don't think she's necessarily that crazy in demonic beast battle, but she still has her place. I think you could run her on like a deer team with like Unknown Race. You could do maybe Bird, maybe. I honestly don't know like how well her debuffs would go on some of the demonic beast battles, but I think she's okay. But overall, like her PvE viability is not it's not as great as her PvP viability, but I think in PvP, if you run like her, Light Liz, like the one ultimate, like that's a really strong comp. If you run like, you know, her, Trader Melly, Light Liz, you know, there's a lot of options you can do, and I think because of that, I think we're gonna give Merlin the number 6 spot. So moving up into the tier list, King. So I think King, long-term viability, King is such a good character, man. I might just do this as well because King is usable in Demonic Beast compared to Merlin. Okay, so for my take on King, so King is good in all Demonic Beast battles. Bird, Deer, Soul, and Hottie, he covers all 3 of them. If you guys are wondering about the teams in general of who you could use, definitely make sure to check out videos where I use those characters in the teams. If you just search up like my Soul and Hottie guides or my, you know, my Bird teams or my Deer teams, like he's gonna be on them, which is very good. PvP, I think King is still very good as well. He's not as good as he used to be with all these characters releasing. Like he does kind of get shut down by a Trader Melly AoE. But he is very strong alongside like Deanne and like Merlin. Like that's a good comp, like these 3, because Deanne is going to be so tanky and you give that shield to Deanne too, and you know it amplifies the strength of the damage reduction. So I think personally that King could be argued, like for now we can leave Merlin above, but I do think that King, because he has the all 3 demonic beast viability, that he should be higher. And honestly, he could be higher than Light Liz too. But I do think, you know, his PvP viability isn't as great as the characters above. Light Liz is a lot better in PvP. Yeah, we'll put Merlin there too, because Merlin is better in PvP, Deanne's better in PvP, Estarossa, Trader Melly, the one ultimate, like they're all so good in PvP. Okay, so we'll give that as the slot. Moving into the kind of like filler festivals now here, right? I do think this is a hot take because I could argue. Okay, no, I think Bond will go next. Bond and Margaret will go next, and Hijack Gother. I think these guys are in a period like where it's like they're good in what they can do. Like Margaret's gonna be the best buffer in the game, one of the best buffers in the game. You know, just by having the damage dealt and damage reduction basic stat buff, which is like easily one of the best buffs in the game, giving you 5 in total, right? And in Purgatory Bond, he's still just gonna be a long-term use character where he's able to do a lot of the tower stages. He's able to do he's still able to be running PvP. He's not the greatest anymore, but you can still run him in PvP. And yeah, I think Bond's deserving of that spot. Hijack Gother is gonna be really good on like a Merlin team here. Even on like a Liz team or a Ultimate Escanor team is gonna be very good. He's mainly a PvP character, but you can use him in PvE. Demonic Beast battle, he's good with this Holy Relic. So there, you know, there's that. So we'll give Hijack Gother the number 10 slot, and I think this is fair for these characters here. Moving into the, you know, now we got the kind of the older characters here. So I will give Zeldris the number 11 spot because, you know, running debuff teams is not as common as it used to be. But having a backline Zeldris, he is the best backline for a debuff team in general, so he's definitely going to go there. I do think Assault Melly can probably go up in the tier list as well. If we look at my other tier list before, he was probably at around the bottom. But Assault Melly does have viability now because of Estarossa, and I don't think he's a really bad character on the Assault Estarossa team either. I think he's actually very good. So you can run him on an Assault Estarossa team, and he's going to be pretty good for PvP. I don't know about PvE viability though. I don't think you would really want to run Assault Melly in like PvE related scenarios. So maybe we could put him a little bit down. For now, we'll leave him in about like 14. Okay. We'll put Cusack and Festival Merlin above as well. I do think that these characters still are pretty good. Cusack, not the greatest in PvP, but PvE, he's still really, really strong with his Holy Relic, getting that crit damage and crit, yeah, I think it was just crit damage, right? 80% crit damage outright. So that's pretty good. And then Merlin actually has some viability with the one ultimate because she's able to tank through the damage cap, right? The only time she actually takes damage is if someone else is being attacked by the single target that Escanor does, and then, you know, she takes the final damage. But other than that, like, she's gonna be pretty good. And then, yeah, so we'll leave Assault Melly there, and then now we have the last 4 festivals in the game. So unfortunately, Lost Vein at the very bottom. I think honestly I could have put Escanor a little bit higher, eh? I could have. Because of PvE viability. He's actually very good in PvE. It's hard to say, man, but he's like non-existent in PvP. So I think we'll give him the number 15 spot, and then we'll give 16 to King, and then 17 to Elizabeth there. So guys, this is my ranking for the festival tier list. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Honestly, there are some interchangeable characters here. Like, if we're gonna talk about it, I do think you could probably interchange Merlin or even King within these slots right here. We could also argue the one Escanor, like the old one Escanor, in like this range because of his PvE viability. I just see that he doesn't have much PvP viability in general, so I don't think he's going to be too high. But he is really strong in Demonic Beast Battle. Like, all three Demonic Beast Battle, Skull and Haughty, you know, you could make the argument, but I don't think he's as great. But in like Demonic Beast Battle, like Deer and Bird, like, he's such a strong character. But I do think that Assault Melee's presence in PvP is going to outweigh the amount of how good Escanor is in PvE. But yeah. Also, just use the one ultimate in general. Just use him over the one Escanor, right? But yeah, guys, okay. That's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'll link this tier list in the description if you guys are interested in doing the tier list yourself. And with that out of the way, that's going to be it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a good rest of your day.